Morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 8th of November 2017. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom talk. We only spoke a few hours ago, didn't we? A late night one last night we had. Yes. From Studio 55B, directly below this one, Studio A1, here in the United Kingdom Talk Television Complex. Weren't we? We were chatting away last night, and I had some nice Heinz spaghetti when we finished our conversation last night, just before I went to bed. Yes, thank you very much. Now, so last night's show, who's first in today? Diane! Oh, yes. Morning, Diane. You have once again taken the little princess's crown that you have had for such a long time now of being able to get the first message in. Diane is back in the house and she is back on top of everyone. Well done, Diane. Good morning, Diane. Ants is there. Good morning to Gary. Top of the morning to you, Gary. Gary Benedict Fay. Good morning, Gary. Welcome to you. Hello to Colin. He used to be one of the City of Quebec customers there. Ants is there. Greetings, Ants. Ben. Lee Marshall. Good morning, Lee. Who else is there? Let's have a look. And Merlin is there as well. I hope you're feeling okay, Merlin. Daniel is there as well. Good morning, Daniel. Hope Merlin's feeling okay. They're the Facebook people. And Brendan Brady fan is also watching on the old YouTube live. So a very good morning to you. Now, so last night, we did a little bit of a chat downstairs on the new iPhone. Here it is. Here is the new iPhone. Check this out. iPhone 8, which I'm quite pleased about. And it's a nice colour. I seem to have gone gold with the colour. You remember I bought a little iPad mini thing for the show a couple of weeks ago. Well, that's a gold as well. So these are the gold colours. And I don't know why. I've gone kind of gold with my colour instead of silver. It's not actually gold. Just want to point out here, it's not actually gold. It's a lot thinner, but that doesn't really bother me, the thickness of something. It was the function of the front camera that I purchased this for. Because when I do the shows from downstairs directly onto this, rather than in here, one moment. Rather in here with all this stuff in front of me here. Okay, that's the wrong one. There we are. That's better. Rather than in here, with all this stuff in front of me here, okay? When I'm downstairs, all I've got in front of me is that, okay? And I had an iPhone SE. Now I've got the iPhone 8. And I thought, well, that's got to improve the picture quality. It hasn't. Rather disappointingly, it's exactly the same. For technical people that want to know this, it seems to go to Facebook Live at 360 PF. I think it's 360p or something like 360p. I thought, well, I'll get the better camera. And it is. The camera on this is about 7 or 8 times better on the front than the old one. But going up to Facebook Live, when I watched it back, it's exactly the same as it was with the last one. So I have to assume that that's something to do with Facebook Live when you do it via an iPhone. That's the only thing I can think of. If you have a look back at last night's video, you'll see the difference between this one in the studio with little cameras and the one done directly onto the iPhone. And frankly, I'm a bit disappointed. Okay, yeah, I've got a brand new up-to-date phone. It's thinner. It's a bit faster than the other one, but that's about it. But I specifically bought it for that front camera in the thing. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with this. Perhaps I didn't do enough investigation in thinking that by upgrading the phone, the picture at your end will look better. But it doesn't. If you're watching a show, if you watch a show on a small device, iPhone, iPad, even a large iPad, you probably can't see much of a difference anyway. But when you blow it up, I know some of you watch me frighteningly on like 50-inch televisions, you do that streaming thing, then you would notice the difference. And I'm a little bit disappointed. Okay, wanted to share that with you this morning. What can you do? Just one of those things, I'm afraid. So that's the new camera. Good morning, Marc. Welcome to our show this morning. And Sune, good morning, Sune. Don't lose any more, Daniel. I'm down now, 12 stone, 2 pounds. I've got 2 pounds to go, Daniel. I set a target. I must reach it. I'm only 2 pounds away from my target of 12 stone. which I'm very pleased about. All right, that's where I am this morning. Morning, Mary. Mary's there moaning as well. Mary is always moaning. Top of the morning to you, Mary. So that's the news where the old iPhone is. As I say, and I've got a new cover as well. Do you like the colour of the cover? It's beautiful, isn't it? You can't quite... There you are. You can see it better now. It was a bit dark over there. Not a lovely colour. Purple. Glad you like it. But it is bang up to date. So it's got to be a Facebook thing. Perhaps there's a restriction on the speed you can send it out. Certainly nothing to do with the internet here. I've got 300 down and 20 up here. So... nothing I can do about that. Never mind. Maybe Facebook will do something and I'll be able to do it in HD like the rest of it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. All right. What else have I got to do? I've got a clock here. This started spinning around. It needs a new battery. Look at this. This is one of the world's first radio-controlled clocks. I bought this about 28 years ago. Battery-operated clock, and it needs a new battery. And the button's fallen off now as well. Used to there would be a button there, and you'd press it, and the thing would spin round and round and go and stop at the exact time, dear. How marvellous is that? Need a new battery for that. I wanted to show you that because, I mean, not ever. A lot of people say this stuff you buy on television shopping channels is all rubbish. This is 28 years old from QVC. QVC. That's the old jingle. Back in the 80s. You probably don't. Was it the 80s? I think it was when QVC... Was it the 80s or early 90s that QVC started? My radio-controlled clock. Oh, yes. New battery approaching rapidly. Good morning to Ben. Good morning, sir. Where am I next? Tonight I'm working, doing a quiz tonight, Ben. Are you any good at quizzes or are you thick, like me? Because I'm not particularly intelligent. I have to tell you that. I'm not. I'm doing a quiz tonight. Here it is at the King's Head Theatre Bar, Upper Street, Islington, 8:30 every Wednesday night. But not next week. I'm away next week. So the Governor Barry will be doing it. Okay? I'm not there next week because I'm going to the BBC Radio London Soul Night Out with Tony Blackburn. Live from Coco in Camden Town. The Radio London Soul Night Out with Tony Blackburn. Oh, yes. That's where I am next Wednesday. And the whole thing's going to be live on BBC Radio London. Da-da-da, Radio London. How exciting is that? And it's all soul music and special guests and things like that. You know, people that used to have records out in the 80s, they often get them on the stage and all that stuff. Very much looking forward to that. But that's where I am tonight. And if you want karaoke, Ben, Central Station on Friday night is where you want to be. Okay? So I've got to get my battery later. I'm going swimming after I finish chatting to you. I can't be here for an hour today because it's already running a bit late. We're running a bit late this morning. Then what else have I got to do? The boiler man came yesterday to service the boiler. You know, Nathan. Very nice. He's the same boy that put it in. I'm sure he's about like 20 years old. He looks very young to me, but he's got this odd hair where it's all like swept back like that. And he's got those skinny jeans on. Do you think I'll ever be able to wear skinny jeans, Daniel? Can I see myself in a pair of those skinny jeans? I think I might be able to soon. And no socks. We've got to be fashionable with the lads. I need to grow a bit of a beard and have no socks on and skinny jeans that disappear up into your bum. That's what I need to purchase. Skinny jeans, yes. So he came yesterday. My mate came round to look after him while I went to Slimming World. He was only here 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Thank you very much. £96. That's even more than I earn. £96 for 10 minutes work. God say, and you know, as I was sitting there in Slimming World, my phone bleeped, my old phone. It went bleep, bleep, and I looked down at it. Blimey, it was the invoice for the boiler. Literally, he must have sent that the moment he left the house. Can't wait to get the money. God, £96. I mean, what does he do for that? Comes in with a little brush, empties this thing that's attached to, I don't know, which is supposed to collect crud or something there from the pipes. I don't know what it does, like a magnetic thing it is. It's a big black thing, like a cylinder. Whenever he opens it up, there's nothing ever in it. He said, you've got very clean pipes. I said, I beg your pardon? Have you been in contact with my doctor? Good morning to JMO, watching on Periscope this morning. And indeed, good morning to everyone watching on Periscope. And Luke Bickers on YouTube Live as well. Oh, just a little thing. Some of you watch the show on Vaughan Live. Now, for some reason, I don't get the messages for those. It's supposed to be connected. I'm pretty sure I don't get the messages on Vaughan Live. If you're watching on that, then try and send us something and then I'll know for sure. But I don't think I'm getting the messages from Vaughan Live. So just to warn you there, you'd have to join us on Facebook Live, Periscope or YouTube. And it's all the same username, like facebook.com/Chris Reardon UK. If you join us on there, you'll be able to send messages. Good or bad, good or bad. We don't mind. Very thick skin. Very thick alligator type skin. That's what I've got here. Yes, morning, Danny. Danny's up there, up to north. And Christina, look, one end of the country to the other. Christina's in Portsmouth, waiting for the sailor boys to come home as well, aren't you? Good morning, Christina. Ben's coming along to the karaoke on Friday. Excellent. That is excellent news. Those of you that know Marc Cording, it's his birthday on... Actually, I don't know if he's coming down Friday or not. I know it's his birthday on Saturday, so he might be over on Friday for the karaoke. Good morning, Heidi. Welcome along, Heidi. Looking as gorgeous as ever. Hope you're well, darling. And David Mallam is there as well. Good morning, David. Morning to David. He does lots of religious stuff on here, doesn't he? What is Vaughan Live? Oh, it's another live thing, Sune. VAUGHAN live.tv. I'll spell it for you again. VAUGHN live.tv. I think that's right, but that's how you spell it. VAUGHN, okay? All right. Thank you very much. Poppy collecting, appeal collecting. Do you want to put your little advert on here, Christina? And then I'll read it out. Put it within the messages here, because she's collecting for the Poppy appeal. Because we've got the Remembrance Sunday, We've got the Remembrance show this week, I think, on BBC One Colour on Saturday night, which I think is directly after Casualty. So watch that. That's the thing from the Royal Albert Hall, where we will remember all our war dead. All right, that's on Saturday night on BBC One. Now I'm getting a lot of these. You must be getting these for the posts now. Endless gift magazines. Your ideal Christmas present. There's hundreds and hundreds of them coming up. Here's the latest 2 that have come this morning. First of all, my Sutton Seeds catalogue. Always a delight to look through a gardening catalogue. Don't you think, ladies? Even if you've not got a garden. I mean, just to pick that up and look at the beautiful flowers on there. What is that anyway? It's a Nemisa painted rose. Oh, I like that. Do you like that, girls? See page 19. Okay. One moment, please. Page 19. I'll order one of these. I've got no space in the garden. Really. I keep ordering stuff. There it is. Let's have a look. There it is. One moment, please. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat this morning. Now and again, you'll see me go like this. And you'll see me do that. And I'm making a disgusting noise, but you can't hear it because I've got the button. Got the button. Here we are. The Nemisa painted rose. Where is it then? Oh, Nemisa. 6 super plugs for £8. Now, what sort of plants are they then? An unusual UK breed me. Bi-coloured variety. Slightly scented. Isn't it pretty? I don't know what sort of plant it is. Is it a winter thing? I don't know. A minute. Annual flower plants. Is it? So is that for now? That's going to be for next year. Hang on a minute. Does it say? Does it say? And they're nice as well. All these little different coloured things. I love plants. I love flower plants and catalogues. And you just open this. Even in the middle of the winter. Look at that. Look at these wonderful flowers that you can order and put in your garden. Hyacinths are nice. I love the smell of hyacinths, don't you? I think they're from Holland, hyacinths. I know daffodils are from Holland, aren't they? And you just you can spend an absolute fortune on these things. and what have you, garden catalogues. But here in the other Sutton Seeds, gifts for Christmas, bits and pieces for people, things to buy people. Funny thing is, with a lot of these plants, they look fantastic in the pictures. They rarely look as good like that in real life, especially when they start wilting. Oh, a little bit like some of the people on the television at the moment. Wilting, I'm melting. Ah! Oh, someone's written in foreign. It's Ford TCI Power. Oh, I'm going to have to try and read this to you in foreign. Are you ready? Watching on... Oh, now, what's that one? I don't know what that is. Is it like a little square? Oh, actually, is that the... Hang on, I'll be able to see... What is that there? Just a second. Let's see if I can find that. See what... Twitch. I beg you, you're on Twitch, aren't you? Good morning. Good morning, Twitch viewers. Good morning to Twitch viewers. Hello, Chris. Good morgen und Hörstzilla Glückwunsch zu ihrer Schlagsgewett Gelwesche Lust sein Grob. I don't know what... I'm really sorry. I don't speak that language. Is it Dutch or German? I reckon that's Dutch. I reckon that's Dutch. Is that Dutch? Am I correct in saying that's Dutch or not? I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me. All right. So look at this. Things you can buy gardeners as Christmas presents. Little bee house. What's that here? A hedgehog house. Oh, you need one of those. Where are the little hedgehogs going to sleep? Nowhere, unless you buy them. A hedgehog box. How cute is that? I think we could have large ones of those for people to live in. That would sort the housing crisis out here in the United Kingdom. I could have 6 of them in my garden. 6 large hedgehog houses for people in my garden. Pay me rent. £100 a week each, please. Thank you. Then I can just sit here and do shows all the time. Won't have to go to work at all. I'll just sit here and talk and talk and talk until you want to kill yourselves. These programmes are played out by various governments of the world who are trying to get spies to talk, you know. They put on my shows and eventually they give in, boys and girls. They give it. You might have seen Gunpowder. Did anyone see Gunpowder on BBC One Colour over the last 3 Saturdays or Sundays, whatever it was? No? They put people in racks. And they stretched them. And another bloke there pulling his nails out. Did they talk? No. Not until they started playing my shows through speakers to them while they're trying to sleep. Please stop. I'll talk. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, that's what we need. A hedgehog house. Look at this. Let me read this to you. A round painted steel frame with a waterproofed roof with brushwood finish provides hedgehogs and other animals with a safe haven. With a small tunnel entrance and designed for shelter, it has plenty of space inside to accommodate family groups of hedgehogs. Oh, how cute is this? With additional brushwood cover, it can also be used for hibernation. Place under a hedge, large shrub or similar concealed place out of the prevailing wind. Only £25, look! Hedgehog house! You want one, don't you? You want to live in a hedgehog house. I can tell. Yes! What else have we got here? A frogitate. A frogitate, that's that one. For frogs. An attractive retreat for amphibians, giving valuable protection from predators, featuring an overwintering shelf at the rear and an open front area in contact with the moist ground as a cool summer retreat. Made from high-fired, frost-resistant... I need some of these things in my garden. Yes! I need some of these things in my garden. We need to help God's little creatures. We do. A bee net. There's all sorts of bee things here. A mini wildlife house. What about this? An urban... Oh, no, I'm not urban. We're not urban here. We are country. We are country here in Royal Berkshire. We are. An urban insect hotel. The removable inner cassette is the urban bee nester. Additional natural materials such as drilled canes, hollow stems or bark may be introduced in the triangular spaces to customise your boutique insect hotel. Only £27.99. And we need to help the insects. They're all going. They're disappearing, the insects. We need to assist them in their homes and habitats. Isn't that great? There's some more things over here. Ceramic bee, a mammal nester. What's this? A solitary beehive. That's big, isn't it? Blimey. What's it? Made from timber, attracting solitary bees to the garden. What, bees? What's that? Bees on their own? Why would a bee want to live on its own? Well, mind you, I do. I do. Carl, can you imagine it? Are you living with someone at the moment, are you? Are you living with someone at the moment? Do they get on your nerves sometimes? Don't have any of that here, thank you very much. No. Did anyone call me to make tea or dinner? No, they didn't. No one. Good. Good. Messages. Good morning to Baba. Love your name. Baba. Where are you, dear? How do you watch on YouTube? Heidi wants to know. YouTube.com/Chris Reardon UK. YouTube.com/Chris Reardon UK. All right, Heidi? See if you can find us there. Let me know if you're able to do it, darling. Christina says it's sunny but chilly in Southampton. Portsmouth, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I haven't been out yet, so I can see it's quite nice and bright out there. So I'm looking forward to a nice day. Good morning to Ross Patsout, who says, you have a Chris Reardon in the bagging area. Please remove this item and try again. Now, you got that wrong there, I think. To continue. Maybe that's what they say. Is that what they say? To continue in Tesco's? I don't go to Tesco's much. And simply because there's not one round here. All right, sorry about that. Now, Christina says, if there's anyone in near Portsmouth Harbour Station, I'm collecting for Poppy Appeal all day. Yes, they even let retired USA Army people do this. Excellent. So that's where Christina's going to be today. If you're around in Portsmouth Harbour and you see a lady with a poppy collection thing, it's like the red things. Where's mine? Oh, it's on the other jacket. I've got the little brooch ones. Then go up to her and say, excuse me, are you Christina who watches United Kingdom Talk? And then she will answer you. Okay, she will answer you. Good morning to Jennifer in Florida. Good morning, Jennifer. Long time no see. The lovely Jennifer is with us in Florida. You're up early, aren't you? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5. Isn't it 5 o'clock in the morning over there? Something like that. I'm sure you are. Good morning to Craig White Knight in USA, PA. Good morning, Craig. Welcome along to our little strange and mysterious show as done by an Englishman. Yes, good morning to you. Sune, did you find Vaughan Live? Did you find that at all? Let us know. Heidi's managed to find us on YouTube. Well done, Heidi. Congratulations. I get your messages directly in front of me there. And Brendan reckons we should have more people watching on YouTube. Well, you got the choice there. FacebookLive.com/Chris Reardon UK or YouTube.com/Chris Reardon UK. Also on Periscope. Don't forget Periscope. We have a lot of people on Periscope. Okay. Oh, Jennifer's moved to Tennessee. Have you really? Why is that then? Was that for work or something like that, Jennifer? Eh? Now, as well as... Oh, no, hang on a minute. I've got to show you this one. Right, so you've seen... Oh, there's even better ones here. These are for the gardener, you see. There's even better ones. The Hedgehog House, the frog. Now, are you ready for this? You ready for this? Look at this birdhouse. Oh, look. Look. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is it ceramic? It's a ceramic thing, isn't it? Made from glazed ceramic. A quirky designed coffee pot birdhouse is available in 4 charming vintage floral prints. Designs will vary. Features a wooden perch and it can be mounted on either a wall or a tree. Designed for tits, blue tits, crested tit, marsh tit, willow tit and the coal tit. The best place to hang the birdhouse is in a quiet sheltered spot and preferably not in direct sunlight. Look at that! How can you not want one of those? These are all in a Sutton Seeds catalogue, which this programme is not sponsored by anyone. No one sponsors this. Do you know, I actually found there's a way to have a donate button on here. I wouldn't ask you for money, dear. Rude, that's rude. But still, this is not the best one on here. Ready? Oh, look at that. Oh. This is, there's 3 of them here. My preference is that one there. Okay? So if anyone's looking to purchase me something, this is now available in the Sutton Seeds catalogue. This is a highly decorative and functional birdhouse. Beautifully detailed and inspired by real buildings from around the world, these fully functional birdhouses will make an unusual statement feature in your garden. They can also be enjoyed in the home as a decorative accessory. Handcrafted from exterior grade plyboard, kiln-dried hardwood and western red cedar shingles for the roofs. And that thing up there is £59, but look at it. Oh, I want that outside my house. And there's a slightly cheaper one there, £49. Okay, that's the big one there. What's that one under there? There's a dearer one there at £69. There's look, that one there. Aren't they lovely? Would you have these in your garden? I bet you would, wouldn't you? They are dear. I mean, that's a lot of money, isn't it, for a blooming house, for a bird to have a house? Oh my God, there's more. There's more. Are you enjoying these, or are you getting bored looking at them? Let me know. Jennifer moved to Tennessee to be with family. Oh, she's got 15 acres and tons of chickens. You must be surrounded by eggs all over the place, Jennifer. 15 acres, you lucky thing. Can we see some photos of your land? Love to see some photos of your land. Yeah, she got laid off her job. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. 50. I'd love a massive garden. I wouldn't want a house any bigger than this. In fact, I could probably go down a room to 2 bedrooms. Actually, to be fair, my spare room. I mean, no one stays here. You know, don't really have anyone come over. It's all very well. Someone might want to stay. What, one person every 2 years? It's just a waste of time, really. I could quite easily have a smaller house, but I would want, if I ever moved, I'd want a massive garden. Massive. You know those ones where you have to go on a little tractor to cut your grass, as big as that? Oh my God, I'd be out there all the time, dear. Planting in other bulbs and things like that. Heidi knows that I think that is my dream house, that one there. It's a bit like the house on Little House on the Prairie. Ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And the little girl with the pigtails comes running down the hill, doesn't she? Or the house on the Waltons. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. John Boy, good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. We love the Waltons. Oh, I used to love that programme. I thought it was a bit cruel. Did anyone see the Waltons film years later when they all came back? But I suppose it's real life, really, though. They bought... It was either one of them had died, but one of the grandparents, either the mum, the grandmother, or the grandfather, they brought them back in the episode, but clearly they had some sort of dementia or something, in real life, and it was really obvious by watching the programme, and I was a bit saddened by that. On the other hand, it's supposed to be real life, so I suppose that's fair enough. But yeah. You still have the Waltons. There's even more here. I wasn't going to talk about this much. I mean that's a bit. Number 10 Downing Street. Don't look anything like that. I mean, where's the gates and a policeman standing outside for a start? Quirky, decorative, and functional. This is a bird feeder that will make an attractive addition to any garden. Yeah, the squirrels are getting that one. 30 quid for that. 2 bird feeders there. You got the number 10 Downing Street and the British Post old telephone box. I mean, no one goes in telephone boxes anymore, do they? They got all. This is all like gifts for gardeners. A wildlife camera. Look, they do a box and it's got cameras in it and everything. Gosh, these are the excellent. Oh, we got a shed, garden tool shed. Looks like one of those beach huts, doesn't it? You could move a family into that, couldn't you, really? There we are, and all sorts of other bits and pieces. I'm never keen on these sort of things. Hand painted metal birds standing in the garden and things like that. That doesn't do it for me. An assortment of clocks. What else have we got here? Oh, a weather vane. That's quite nice. You stick that on your roof, wouldn't you? No doubt that'll get struck by lightning at some point. Oh, moss animals. Look at the little cat and a little pussy cat and a dog there. So they're wonderful, those things. Gifts for gardeners pouring through your letterbox in a Sutton's Seed catalogue very shortly. I'm sure it will be. Sune says he can't find his glasses. Oh, well, you should get some from Amazon, Sune. Order glasses off Amazon. Go and find out what your thing is. You know, my reading glasses are 1.5, mine. Then go onto Amazon, type in glasses 1.5. Okay, and you'll be able to get 4 pairs for about £10, about 10 and a bit euros. I don't know what you use there. I can't remember what currency you use there. Right, so make sure you do that there. Eyeballs. Poor old Jennifer. She's got eggs everywhere. Can you not set up a little table outside your property, Jennifer, and sell the eggs? I suppose you literally have to chuck them away. Do you have so many of them? Huh? Awful. Okay, some news stories for you this morning, boys and girls. In this morning's Daily Mirror, there's actually a picture of someone's house totally and utterly destroyed. And I just don't think sometimes people with fireworks realise this. And the story. A house was left completely gutted by fireworks. After a 200-shot firework was planted and set off inside, killing a dad who was unable to escape the absolutely terrifying attack. I mean, dreadful story. Dreadful. The devastating damage was revealed in crime scene photos, which show a blackened ceiling and walls, melted television, and scorched belongings. I mean, the pictures are awful. I'll tweet that, okay? Let me just... twitter.com/Chris Reardon UK for my Twitter. All right, just a second. Let's just shove that out there. There we go. If you go onto my Twitter, you'll be able to see the story there for yourself. But I mean, horrific pictures. They really are. The main floor was left a burnt-out shell after the firework was set off, filling the home with flames and smoke. Detectives have now launched a murder probe after Tony Nichols, 56, died in hospital 5 days after he was rescued from the inferno by firefighters. I mean, it's just dreadful. He went into an induced coma. They put him into an induced coma. An induced coma, that's a coma that they put you in to try and rest the body, you know, so it has time to repair, but he never regained consciousness. And just awful. You know, a box of fireworks. What was it? Shoved through his letterbox or thrown through his window, something like that. Does it say there? Officers believe the firework, which would have been difficult to carry some distance, contained around 200 tubes of explosive. The house caught fire very quickly. Just terrible. It's just awful. Have a look at those pictures there and you'll see that, all right? Jennifer says she tried. People are so cheap here. Everyone has chickens themselves. I feed them back to the chickens, even the shells. What, you give them their own eggs? Do chickens eat their own eggs? Oh, I didn't know that. Mind you, there's some stories about people, you know, humans eating their own placenta, isn't there? Oh, yes, you find that on here somewhere. No, I haven't looked that up. Not yet. Heidi's mum loves birds. We love birds, don't we? Now... how lazy are you? I mean, how lazy can we all get? I've often spoken about people that just basically live off fast food. Well, check this. You don't even need to leave the house anymore. Funnily enough, I was talking to some of the ladies in Slimming World yesterday, and I'm sure one or two of you have seen programs on the television where you see not just overweight people, but I mean really so big that they can't actually leave the house and they become ill And they have to go to hospital, and a crane comes down and literally lifts them out of their bedroom by removing a wall or a door or something like that. Well, it's going to get even easier for you. Deliveroo. Anyone ever used Deliveroo? Yep, they're the ones who cycle around London with the great big boxes on the back of their bikes, bashing into cars left, right and centre. Terrible cyclists. Deliveroo's latest news will no doubt divide hungry British people all over the country. Maybe you have it in America, I don't know. The fast food delivery service is launching a new subscription service that will give customers unlimited free delivery. All day, every day. You haven't even got shopping anymore. Here's a nail in the coffin for your weight loss again. The premium service, dubbed Deliveroo Plus, will let loyal food lovers pay £7.99 each month for unlimited deliveries, no matter how many times you order. Now that's a good deal. That's a good deal. But I'm really funny about eating out. At times I've gone into a restaurant and I look around, I don't fancy anything there. Are you a bit like that? I pick up the menu. Oh, no. I mean, I'm so fussy eater. Such a fussy eater. No veggie burgers and nothing like, oh, no, I don't fancy any of this. I don't like eating out. And I especially don't like eating out if I think I'm going to be ripped off. I don't feel ripped off at some places. Toby Carvery, don't feel ripped off there. You know, places like that. But there are like Jamie Oliver's. I feel completely and utterly ripped off if I go into a Jamie Oliver's. Well, I haven't been in one for 2 or 3 years now. Won't go in there. I'm not paying like £10 for a load of chips. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. $7.99 a month seems not bad to me. It says in the Mirror this morning, while $7.99 may seem quite the commitment, I don't think that's expensive to have all your food delivered for a whole month. And you know some of these people will be ordering this stuff every day of the week, dear. You know, burgers and all that. And well, number one, they're going to arrive a little bit warm, aren't they, rather than hot. And you don't know what's in them. I mean, what have they done when they be cooking these things? People picking their noses and touching themselves. Ghastly people, dear. Ghastly. Launching today, the first month will include special offers from the likes of PHO and GBK. Never heard of them. Who are they? What's PHO? If you aren't sure whether the new service is right for you, you can bag yourself a free 1-month trial. Oh, it just gets better and better, doesn't it? A free 1-month trial to test it out. And by testing it, we literally do mean that, seeing how much food you can possibly eat in a month to make it worthwhile, you fat people. There's a phone line open now, boys and girls. If you want to call in, 020-8144-3477 is my local London number. Now, someone said to me the other day, why are you giving out your home number? It's not my home number. It's not. Like, when the show is finished, the number stops and you go to an answer phone. The number is for the show and nothing else. It's not my home phone number. Why do people think it's my home number? Actually, I think it was someone on Vaughan Live who thought it was my home number, and it's not. No, it's not. It's the show number. There's the phone number. Would you sign up for this $7.99 a month? Do you order fast food? How many times a week do you order it? Or don't you order at all? Let us know. Call in if you want to. 020-8144-3477. Local London number. Or you can Skype in. If you've got Skype, my Skype name is all one word, United Kingdom Talk. Skype name, United Kingdom Talk. Okay. Heidi says one bloke in America was so fat he couldn't fit through his living room door. Oh, yes. I mean, I agree. And it's very sad for people to get to that point, you see. Really is. Good morning. We got Marc on the line. Good morning, Marc.
Hello, Chris.
And a very good morning to you. You didn't stay very long last night, did you?
No, I had some work to do.
Did you have to go to Betty Bye-Byes?
No, I had some work to do.
Oh, what's that doing?
I was at the pub.
Oh,
so
was you?
I
Okay.
show my face.
Working hard at the pub, were you? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you all use any of these delivery people for food?
No, because not not the Deliveroo, but if we do ever order a takeaway, it'll be from like there's one called Hungry House.
Is that
and
like
then
is that like a specific restaurant, or is that like a
No,
food?
no. But they do exactly the same, but theirs come in cars, and then there's also Just Eat.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Just Eat, yeah.
So Just Eat are exactly like Hungry House.
Right, okay. And all these
But no, I wouldn't.
all
Well,
these food delivery people, they're quite recent, aren't they? In the last like 2 years, we've seen all these start cropping up, haven't we?
well, we've had Just Eat in Mansfield for a good couple of years now.
Yeah, like a couple of years or so. Would you do this every week? Is it something that you do every week, order food in? Or...
I can't afford to do it every week.
Oh, how much is it to order something?
Well, if like for me, it was my uncle's birthday on Sunday, so when I came home from work, we did order a takeaway.
Which was
and
what?
It was my treat. And
What
it
was
comes to like £45.
What did that?
yeah.
What, just two of you?
No, there was about four of us. No, there was five of us.
But still, 12, 24, 36, 40, so about £11 each.
Yeah.
And what
It
did
was
that?
expensive.
What did that consist of?
Well, pizzas, burgers, chips, kebabs.
What did you have?
I just had a little pizza, so I wasn't too hungry.
So you had a
So
small.
I had a Sunday roast at work.
Wow, £44, and it all comes in boxes, doesn't it? And is it? It's not.
Yep.
Is it? It's not hot. Can't be hot when it gets there, surely. Have you gone? Oh, we've lost him. Marc?
I'm still here, so
Oh, there you go.
Here, sorry.
It can't be hot when you get there, surely, is it?
Ours isn't too bad because it's not that far away what we ordered
Tepid.
from.
Is it tepid? I like that word, tepid.
It's not that bad 'cause it's only like a mile away.
Right, okay.
So it comes in a car in a hot heated bag.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's
So
an
ours
improvement
isn't
on the
too
people.
bad.
That's an improvement on the people on the bicycles, because obviously that's not
Yeah.
heated. But it just amazes me because it was only like it's only like 2 or 3 years ago where the only thing you could really have delivered was a pizza. Now it's like burgers, chips, kebabs, the whole shebang, isn't it? We're always getting leaflets through the door here, telling us that the latest Chinese place or latest Indian food are all doing delivery now, and it arrives in a little plastic box. Oh no, not
Crazy.
For me.
It's crazy what you can get now. You can even get on Just Eat. There's some places that are like cafes that do breakfast and they deliver.
You can get your come delivered in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. And so how does that come?
You wouldn't have to move.
What, full English breakfast?
Yeah, full English breakfast in a box.
Well, I haven't seen that. Hang on a minute. Deliver full English breakfast, you say, don't you? Hang on, let's see who does that. Deliver full English. We're near London, so I'll type in London. Breakfast London.
It's
Oh
ghastly,
my lord.
Ghastly. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's there. There it is. Here we are. Breakfast Delivery London. I'll just take one off the top of the list there. Start the day with a freshly prepared breakfast. Here we go. Oh, now that all looks like it's... No, that's not full English. Oh, my God. Sushi? Sushi for breakfast? There's some very strange breakfasts here, dear. That's
It's
like
crazy
croissants.
what you can get there.
That's
Like you
croissants.
can even get a Sunday roast in a box now as well.
Is it really? Gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know any of that. Well, thanks for calling, Marc. Appreciate the
It's
call,
all right.
sir. You have a lovely day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye now. There's Marc.
Bye.
He's done one of those ordering things. Let's go to Norwich and see if Ross... Have you ever ordered food on the internet, Ross, and had it delivered in a big box?
This song is out this week, Faithless.
Hello?
We've got the new album from The Prodigy. We've got 2 tracks to play.
Hello? That's not working. Sune. Good morning, Sune. Over there in Sweden. Good morning to you, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, very much. Thank you very much. Have you ever ordered food to come to your house?
Yeah, but I was thinking about that. You said the heaviest man. I know that the heaviest man living is 594.8 kilos.
594.8 kilos. Oh, I must find out what that is in English. Just a minute. Kilos to what are we doing? Kilos to stone. One moment, please. Kilos to stone. Now, 598? Yeah.
No, 594.8.
594 kilos is 93 stone, boys and girls. 93 stone. My God, that is heavy.
Yeah.
That is heavy. And it's just it's difficult to see how someone can get to being that big, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
You know, it's quite difficult to see anyone being that big. I mean, I'm 12 stone 2 now. I got to 14 stone and I was already aware I've got to do something about it. You know, not that I don't care what people look like, Sune. That doesn't bother me. It's up to you. If you are happy being very big, that's okay. If you're not, then you need to do something about it. It's just like the health issues. There's the health issues. Heidi says that's 600 pounds. Gosh, that is heavy. That's heavy.
When he was 6 years old,
Yeah.
he weighed like an average man, 63.5 kilos.
You're 63, are you?
No, when Juan Pedro, his name is called, is the loudspeaker,
Right.
living man.
Yes.
When he was 6 years old, he weighed like average man, 63.5 kilos.
Gosh. Brendan says, are you sure that's not 500 in pounds and not kilograms?
No, it's kilograms.
It's definitely kilograms, is it?
Guinness World Records book on me.
And where is that person live? Is that an American?
No, it's Juan Pedro Franco Salsa, Mexico.
Mexico. Oh, Mexico. Mexico. I nearly went to Mexico once, didn't quite make it.
I have lived in Mexico.
You've lived there, have you?
Yeah.
You've disappeared. Where have you gone?
I'm here.
Come
Are
back
you here now?
Come back towards the phone. Are you on an iPhone?
Do you hear me now?
Oh, that's better. Yes. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
No, you've gone again.
Do you hear me now?
Yes, I can now.
Okay, good.
Oh dear, that's really noisy. Gonna have to let you go, Sune. All right?
Okay, bye.
We'll try another time. Thank you, Sune. A little bit noisy on the old phone there. Sorry about that, boys and girls. 0208143477 is the phone number. Let's have a look here. Brendan says, yes, you're quite right. That's madness. Breakfast delivery. An egg can't last that long in a box, can it? If you've got a fried egg, I mean, you couldn't transport. You've got to eat that pretty quickly, a fried. Oh, no, not cold eggs. Oh, God. I'm not very good at doing fried eggs. Funnily, I always manage to break them at some point, so they become more like an omelette than an egg. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. Good morning to Ross, who's out there in Australia. 7:30 at night there. 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Repairing his reticulation. I've no idea what that is. Reticulation. What the hell is that? Oh dear. Let's come back to your Facebook messages this morning. Where are we going? Down the bottom there. Jamie. Morning, Jamie. He's been to the doctors today to get his ear syringe and it still feels blocked. Oh dear. Well, I hope you can hear me all right, my love. Is it just one ear or both of them? What you need is an earwig. Get yourself a little earwig to crawl into your ear and munch away at that nasty wax that's probably blocking it up. Yes. Oh, gosh. Morning, Eric. Morning, Eric. He runs RTI over there in Slovakia. And Lyndon Rollins is there, possibly in New Zealand. Good morning to you, Lyndon. Morning, Heidi. How are you today?
Hello, Rob. You all right?
Very well, thank you. Are you an orderer of fast food?
Not really.
No?
We do sometimes.
You prefer to cook yourself, do you?
No, we do. No. My son, we get pizza sometimes from Domino's.
Oh, can you turn me down on your computer? I can hear myself.
Yeah, hang on.
Back in a minute.
Oh. Yeah, let's turn up.
You done it, sweetheart.
Down. There you go.
Yeah, so you're not a food orderer in. You prefer to cook yourself, do you?
Well, no, we do. We will sometimes.
Like what?
Sometimes we do. But, I mean, how can you order a breakfast in? What?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm always shocked at the amount of people that go into McDonald's and order blooming sausage in a bit of bun. Why can't they just have breakfast before they come out the house? No,
Why,
a lot of
why can't you just cook the food?
yeah, well, a lot of,
cook it yourself.
and a lot of people they leave the house for work and they haven't had breakfast. Oh, I can't eat breakfast; it makes you feel ill and all that. What a load of old twaddle that is, you know. My mum, she used to sometimes she did us a cooked breakfast. Sometimes I had Weetabix. I had a selection of different things. Sometimes porridge. At the moment, I'm on the overnight oats. I do overnight.
Do you
oats.
remember that advert, Chris, back
Which-
in the 70s, the Ready Brick advert? Do you remember it?
Which one? The one that
The
makes you
Ready
feel
Brick
warm
advert.
inside.
Yeah, the one that you see the orange glow.
Central
Around-
heating for kids.
Yeah,
That was the one. Ready
the
Breaks.
one saw the orange glow around the kid.
Central
going to
heating
school.
for kids. I remember that one well. Yes, I
Yeah.
do. Yes,
You know
I
what?
do.
Do you know what? As a little girl, I loved Ready Brick. And I always thought that whenever I ate my Ready Brick, I was walking to school with an orange glow around me. It was hilarious.
Well, you were sitting on the bus thinking, why isn't anyone mentioning my orange glow?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think Donald Trump must be having a lot of Ready Breck, to be honest. He's looking a bit orange at the moment, isn't he?
How dare you swear? How dare you use that name?
Jennifer doesn't eat at home. She says she's got no time. She eats at work. So you've got no... get up earlier, Jennifer, after you collected all your eggs.
Well, no, actually, we do live in a society now where we just haven't... everybody says, we just haven't got time.
Oh, well, you got to make time. You got to make time somewhere. Have you got much time to yourself, Heidi?
Yeah. I once I've sent Liam off to school and that, I'm pretty much left to my own devices.
How old is Liam?
He's 11.
11. And what does he have for breakfast?
Porridge.
Oh, yeah.
Loves his
Do you
porridge.
actually do that in the morning, or have you got one of those slow cooker things you put in?
No, I do it. I cook it. I get the milk and the porridge oats and I do it for him.
Yeah, I mean, but I've got a slow cooker, and I did it a couple of times in the slow cooker, but I found it all stuck to the bottom of the slow cooker.
No,
and it's a bit of
I do it in a saucepan.
You do it while you're there, yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah,
lovely
'cause
porridge.
you have to watch porridge, because if you don't do it just right, it sticks to the bottom
Yeah.
of the pan and burns.
So
and
tell me,
the
Heidi,
whole pot's ruined.
Salt or sugar?
Salt if you're in Scotland, but sugar if you're here.
You use sugar, do you?
No, the Scottish use salt.
No,
and
you.
water.
What about you?
Me, I can do both.
Oh, well, what does he normally have? Salt or sugar?
Oh, you mean? Oh, he has. Well, I don't give him sugar actually.
Oh, good.
I don't give him sugar in his porridge.
Good.
And I don't give him sweets either.
All right.
Very rarely I give him sweets.
So you're not someone that orders food off the internet?
No, I mean, I've got the Domino app on my phone, so we'll get pizza every now and then.
Domino's
Not often.
pizzas. I like their barbecue sauce that they were putting. I mean, it's probably loaded with all sorts of sugars and things like that. But I do like the Domino's pizzas, but they're horrifically expensive, aren't they? Really,
No,
really expensive.
not really, not if you shop around, because you have good deals on.
Well, yes, but you've got to get the right day. Tuesday, I think, is the one where you get 2 for 1. And don't order any extra toppings, because that's when the prices go right up, don't they?
Well, no, not.
Oh,
if
of
you
course they
work
do,
it
Heidi.
out.
All right, my darling. Well, thank you for calling in. We'll speak to you
All right.
again very, very soon.
Right, bye.
Bye-bye, Heidi. There we are. Someone who doesn't order stuff off the internet too much. Now and again she does. Ross says recirculation is pop-up water sprinkling. I could do that with my garden. I think I've seen those. We don't really have those in the UK. I've seen them in America, where this thing just suddenly pops out of the ground and water starts erupting from it, boys and girls. Erupting, yes. All righty. Well, going to finish up now, boys and girls, because it's coming up to 11:45. I haven't got down the swimming pool yet. I must get down that swimming pool. Let's just do today's birthdays for you, okay? We've got a number of birthdays coming up now. One moment, please. If I can find them. Where's my birthdays? Here we go. 8 birthdays this morning. Good morning to Caroline Awadoon, who is 59 years old today. Good morning, Caroline. Hope you're having a nice birthday there. Nikki Wright. Good morning, Nikki Wright. She used to look after me properties. She used to work at the estate agent just down the road there. Happy birthday, Nikki. David Coleman's birthday today. John Ryan. Happy birthday to you, John. Terrance Stringer is today 47 years old. Happy birthday, Terrance. Jerrilynn Blackwood. Happy birthday to Jerrilynn. Adrian Gabriel. Now, you've got to be 40 now. I reckon you're 40 or 41 today. Is that a good estimate? I used to work with Adrian in a couple of places. Happy birthday to you, my friend. It's been quite a few years since I saw you. As well, I also worked with someone called Gabriel Opuku, who had his own show on MTV. I don't know if he's still on there, but he used to be on MTV. A friend of mine I used to work with at Heaven in London. So happy birthday to you, Gabriel, as well. Now, I didn't get Monday's birthdays in because I couldn't see the way to get to them on the iPad downstairs. So, that being said, can I go back to Monday? Yes, there's Thursday. Recent Tuesday the 7th? No, can't go back to Monday. I think possibly you only can go so far back and then that's it. Anyway, so here are today's birthdays coming up for you right now, boys and girls. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Caroline, Nikki, David, John, Terrance, Jerrilynn, Adrian, and Gabriel. Happy birthday to you. Who's getting the most expensive birthday gift? That is the question to you today. That's it for the show today. Tonight, it's Wednesday night, so do join us for the Quiz of the Week. Tonight I'll be hosting the quiz at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Upper Street, Islington. Starts at 8:30 and finishes at 10:30. 4 rounds, 2 lots of questions, a picture round and a music round as well. Okay, I'm not there next week because I've got a night out. So that's tonight. Join us for quiz night at the King's Head Theatre Pub, 115 Upper Street, Islington, London. And for your sat-navs, N11QN starts at 8:30. You need to be there about 8 o'clock to get yourself a table, okay? Have a nice day, and I'm off to the swimming pool now. Thank you very, very much for watching and listening to the show, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye now.